Hello, avid readers, book nerds, and casual observers. Welcome to the read-along brought to you by the Lit Round Table. I'm Joseph.
And I'm Anna, and this is our read-along of Star Wars Queen's Shadow by E.K. Johnston.
All right, welcome to part 5.
Welcome to chapters 12 through 14.
Quick disclaimer. You probably may have noticed by now, my voice sounds a wee bit different because I'm moving.
It's not your
the
voice.
The room doesn't have... Well...
It's the yeah. You still sound like
the
you.
The room doesn't have any soundproofing up, and it's just a little echoey in here without anything on the walls yet.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Moving is a lot.
So bear with me.
Mm-hmm.
Bear with me. Once there's stuff on the walls and I get my soundproofing stuff up, it'll be better. But I don't know when that'll be, so no promises for the next one. But, you know.
It's all good.
We're just going to vibe with it.
It's all good.
And you said it was 12 through 14.
Mm-hmm.
I was listening, and I think I accidentally bled a little bit into 15, so remind me where 14 stopped.
Well, okay, so 14 ends with Sabe and Tonra getting a little freaky.
That's when it stopped. Okay.
And then we had the part 4, the little news article snippet before
Gotcha.
chapter 15 starts.
Let's see. So chapter 12.
Yeah. I don't know. We don't normally go through this chapter by chapter anymore.
You're right. We had a Dex's Diner.
Sorry, guys. We're a little
mention.
roughy. We're a little roughy. We're a little, golly, rusty and rough. Ruffy.
Ruffy is so funny. Okay, so we had a Dex's Diner mention.
We did.
That was funny.
It's incredible.
I liked that a lot. And also, Sabe bisexuality mention ? Because she
I think
definitely had a thing for this female humanoid alien lady with pointy horns.
Well, do we call that? I mean, okay, probably bisexual, but potentially pansexual.
The broadest umbrella of attracted to multiple genders that you can have for now until we know more.
Yeah.
So that was an interesting interaction. She's trying to she's undercover with this tabloid writer lady, trying to find more information about the Senate and all this stuff. So it's been interesting.
Which led us to a Mon Mothma gala event, which was really the bulk of this section.
Yes, it was. Which Padme has been invited to be a distraction.
Yes.
For Mon.
Which she does very well.
You know, who had any doubts? Not me.
Not me. They also decide to pull off one of their switcheroo antics. So Sabe slips in and is Senator Amidala for the evening. For a portion of the evening. While Padme is spying on Mon Mothma and Senator Organa. And Senator Farr, Anaconda Farr, who was not a familiar name to me. Maybe it was to you.
No.
But supposedly friends of Padme's father. So.
The Rhodian guy, right?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Padme climbed a tree.
And Bail, she did, because she was being a super spy. But on her way back, Bail spotted her and totally caught them in their farce.
Yeah, totally clocked it.
Which was she said the first time. Well, no, the second time. Maybe the first time someone who's not force sensitive clocked it.
True. For sure. Qui-Gon Jinn definitely had the upper hand.
Right. So, Bail is officially kind of like welcoming Padme into the fold. And he's sure that Mon Mothma will be okay with that too. Especially knowing that she like was the distraction willingly and even knowing about it and did it anyway.
Yeah, and he's also promised that Mon Mothma can clear up some of the HoloNet noise that she's been battling, which will be good. Interesting to hear Chandrila be such a formidable force.
Yeah.
In all this.
For sure. It's like, who heard of Chandrila before Rogue One? Or before Andor? Like...
Yeah. I mean, I knew Mon Mothma. I didn't know what planet she was from. I knew she was a senator.
Right.
But that's about it. So... It has been kind of cool to see that get fleshed out between Andor and now this book series, which is also part of the Disney Star Wars canon. So it's pretty cool, honestly.
So there's the whole Gala thing. Oh, we didn't get an R2-D2 appearance yet.
Just another mention of him. Sad day.
It was a mention of how they weren't bringing him, and I was like, oh, how dare you.
We also got a mention of Anakin's necklace again.
Oh, yeah, that was sweet. She's holding on to that.
Yeah, she's holding on to that. She also mentioned cleaning the carbon scorching off of a droid, which is, of course, R2-D2. So, it's funny that she brought that up, which is an episode 1 mention. So, which makes sense because we're between episode 1 and 2. So, episode 2 hasn't happened yet, obviously.
But post-Gala is when Sabe goes back home, and that's when she's just grabbing a bite to eat.
Well, she's like all adrenalined up and hyped up and like, and then Tonra catches her in the kitchen.
Yeah, I think that all these handmaidens are just adrenaline junkies, and because even Padme also was like riding that high of like really loving deceiving people. I'm like, man, y'all
yeah.
Enjoying yourselves. Happy for you.
Yeah, she talked at like her inner dialogue at length talked about how much she loved being able to watch Sabe be her and then just like have the freedom to walk around in pants, which was so funny. But super fair.
And like that would be so bizarre seeing other people interact with you from like a third person POV, like from an outside perspective and like watch how interactions unfold with you and other people, but like not as you. That would be so bizarre. Yeah. So I can see how that's like appealing in some way, Yeah. I get it.
Yeah.
So Sabe is also riding that high when she gets home. And I remember there was a line where she's like, I can be anyone. I can be the senator. I can be the queen of Naboo again. And I'm just like, oh, honey, relax.
She's in it deep. Yeah.
So yeah, she's back home at the apartment she's sharing with Tonra because again, playing house, and he comes out and he's
they missed each other.
Yeah, he's all like, I missed you this last week, and I'm like, oh, little puppy dog coming home to mama who's finally home, and it's like, oh, I missed you.
Yeah. And they have that really interesting. I mean, that whole interaction was interesting because I knew it was coming. I was like, oh my gosh, it's going to happen. Finally. We're halfway through the book and they're finally going to make a move on each other. But he very point blank is like, you love Padme. And she is like, yep, sure do. But also it's complicated because I would choose her every time and she could order me to my death. And I would still say yes. And she will choose Naboo every time. So. Yeah,
and I think it was really... And then he comes in with the, like, okay, well, what if you could, like, be with someone who will choose you every time? and someone who loves you.
Yeah.
And then she's finally in a place where she's like able to kind of consider it. So that's how it kind of unfolds, which was really beautiful. And, you know, happy for them that they're finally able to like have this for themselves. Because, you know, when you're like the queen's handmaiden and one of her bodyguards, I mean, but I don't know, the Panakas figured it out. Like they were married. So
I think they were married before, though.
Were they? Okay.
I think so. I think they were an established couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Sabe was just, you know, just wasn't there mentally. And now she is.
Yeah.
So.
I do think, speaking of the Panakas, I do think it's incredibly funny. Padme has that conversation with Typho, where she's like, well, I really needed to let Panaka go because he needed to spend time with his family because he'd given everything to me. But his wife is now her bodyguard off planet. So I'm like, but he's not really spending time with his family because you hijacked his wife. Which is fine. Whatever. I just thought that was funny.
Yeah. I guess they have kids, so he's just hanging out with them back on Naboo, I suppose. But yeah, she was totally like, oh yeah, spend time with your family. By the way, your wife's available. I'm going to steal her. It's like, oh, thanks.
It's kind of wild.
Yeah, for sure.
It's okay.
Yeah, so again, the gala was kind of the main portion of this section, and then we got some aftermath stuff with Sabe. We did get to hear some more Hollow news, and it's you know, Padme is being painted in a much better light now. Thanks, Mon Mothma. So that's nice.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But yeah. So I know these sections are kind of short. I probably could have made them longer. When I was splitting up the sections, but we haven't done a YA book and I didn't really know what to expect. So,
So good.
For next time, you're going to read chapters 15 through 17.
Another 3.
So we're officially in part 4 of the book.
Nice. Part 4.
Yeah.
I hope, you know, we better get an R2D2 appearance in the next section.
It's
all
just,
I'm gonna say.
The whole book is just going to be little mentions of R2. But no actual meeting. That's a book 3.
Give me that barrel.
The best little droid.
I'd like to see the droid. All right. Cool. Well, 3 chapters for next time, and I guess until next time, happy reading.
And we'll talk to you next time.
Later.
Bye.